Look, I've been coming up in here doing these lives before my voice is even in here, right? I sound like I just woke up because I did literally just woke up, and I wanted to hurry up and come on here, Curvies, and start my Friday the 28th off with you guys real quick and remind you about a couple things. Let's see, can I get to someplace? Let's go here. Grand Rising. Nia Long is dating Kevin Costner. We can hope. Let's see. Let's go over here.
When it came time to take...
Just a second, you guys. Thanks for coming through. I literally got up. I came in here before I even got my coffee.
Come get inspired, larger. Come get inspired, larger. Feel like a star, larger. Here we're all equal, larger. Still make you fall, larger. Get the lace sauce, larger. Come have some fun, larger. He's the one, larger. You know where to come.
Grand Rising, be more. Okay, you guys, thanks for coming in to LRGA Curves this morning. Grand Rising, be more, shorty. I haven't seen you in a long time, my love. Thanks for coming through. I just wanted to pop on here real quick and remind everybody about the economic blackout today, because we in charge, you guys. We are in charge. Oh, I'm still stretching awake. Oh, When you guys wake up, do you do a beautiful stretch that just is like, oh, I love stretching in the morning when I first get up. Oh my God, it feels so good. Yes, good morning, Curvies. Smash the like button, subscribe, and share the live. Yeah. So we're having an economic blackout. Did you guys know? Now, okay, so you may or may not know this about me, but I have a husband, and my husband is very, very, I don't want to use the word militant. I don't want to use, he's not a rebel rouser, but he's a very independent, free thought man that sees the system for what it is and does not, he would be living off grid if we could, but I'm a city girl and I like accommodations. Okay. And so he's always said for years, now we've been married for going on 26 years, 27 years, and together for at least 30, damn, is it 30 years? Yeah, because we dated and then got married. Oh my gosh, we're old. So anyway, yeah, we've been together for almost 30 years. And so he's always said since the freaking 90s, okay, that's how long we've been together, since 96. And since 96, he's been telling me his theory about how we, the people, could be in control. Because, this is it's supposed to be, we're the constituents. We vote people in. They do our bidding. Our lives are better. We decide who to put in. They do our bidding. Our lives are better. And instead, we just keep getting this capitalist pig fuck going on where nobody has time for the things that God put us here for. And everybody only has time for work. And then you go to these works at these jobs, including me, and we end up, I call them plantations. They want us chained to our desk for 8 hours out of a 12-hour day because there's 12 hours in a day and there's 12 hours at night, you guys. They got us twisted, okay? And they get the best of us for 8 hours a day and then 2 hours in traffic there and back and all the stress that that entails. And then we leave other people to raise our kids. And it's just this whole conundrum, right? The i.e. society. But he's always said, and he would go around to, we lived in very, where it's diverse up here in Northern California. And my husband will tell white people about themselves all the time, about their colonial ways and, how they need to be more part of the solution instead of part of the problem. And part of it was he would be like, we need to just have days where we don't buy shit. Don't go to work and don't buy shit. And he's been saying that since I met him. Don't go to work and don't buy shit. If people just didn't even show up to work for one day, they trying to force the people out of the jobs at the government now. But if people voluntarily didn't show up to work one day, like how the cops be getting the blue flu when one of them gets in trouble for excessive force and then they go out on the blue flu. So he's saying that if people went out on the version of the blue flu, then we would flex our power, as it were. And I went in the room the other day. I was like, husband, I saw a white guy on Instagram saying that there's going to be a freaking economic blackout on the 28th. And I asked him, did he hear anything about it on his, algorithm? And he hadn't heard anything about it. But if you do the hashtag economic blackout or economic boycott, then you will see the bevy of movement happening. It's a grassroots movement to the point where I woke up this morning and HuffPost, the Huffington Post, did a whole article on it, you guys. So we're going to go over that real quick. The article says Friday's shopping economic blackout is everywhere online and experts have thoughts. A February 28th grassroots campaign is calling for a no shopping boycott on all major retailers. Here's why and if it will actually work. Now, they might try to tell us that the shit's not going to work, but we already know that the only language the people that are making decisions for the rest of the people speak is money. It's all a bottom line, right? So it goes on to say that Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy are among the brands being targeted by the upcoming one-day boycott. If you're on social media right now, you're likely seeing calls to join a 24-hour shopping boycott on all major retailers this Friday. No Amazon, Walmart, Target, fast food. Buy only essentials from small local businesses. Two popular Instagram posts advise. Economic boycott. Don't buy stuff Friday, February 28th. We have power. No Amazon. Only small businesses. And use cash. Because if they don't even get your interest dollars today, that's a big thing. This particular thing has 100,000 likes. And then we have this that says February 28th is economic. Let me see. Can I do this? February 28th is economic blackout day. On February 28th, we take collective action to show our economic power for 24 hours. Do not spend money at major retailers, Amazon, Walmart, Target, etc., fast food chains, or gas stations. If needed, buy only essentials, food, medicine from small local businesses with cash. Why it matters. Big corporations and politicians only listen to money, which is true. You see, they got Elon Musk waving around chainsaws because he got money. One day economic blackout sends them a clear message. We hold the power. If they don't listen, we make the next big blackout longer. Spread the word. Share this post, talk about it, and let's show the strength of the collective action. So I definitely told my husband, I was like, well, it was a white guy this time that started it. So maybe it'll work. And so far, it's getting a lot of traction. So this is more a part of it. And we're in the Huffington Post article. So the Friday One Day Economic Blackout is being organized by the People's Union USA group. That mediation teacher, John Schwartz, started. See, I told you that's who the video I saw. I guess he never saw any of my husband's videos on, or why he got banned from Facebook or Instagram back in the day was because he was saying stuff like this. He's like, don't go to work, don't buy nothing. And they'd be like, community violations, and put him in the digital plantation lockup, Anyway, so it ended up taking off. His post about the no shopping blackout on Instagram and TikTok under the handle called Jai have gone viral in the days since. And that's why we're here talking about it, because today is the day. In Schwartz's view, this kind of consumer behavior is the first step to remind businesses and politicians who really holds the power, as he put it on social media. We could listen to it. Let's see if this is it. Come on. What happened? Oh, now it doesn't want to play. Just a second, you guys. Okay. So that disappeared. Let's try it one more time. See what he actually says. I have a lot of stuff open. I'm working. Hi. I wonder why it's not playing. Trying to get us there, you guys, so we can see. Thanks for your patience.
We make history. Tomorrow we remind them. To those who stand in solidarity, tomorrow we make history. Tomorrow we remind them who really holds the power. And I need you to hear me loud and clear right now. Hold the line. Hold the line. If you go outside and you see people shopping, do not be discouraged. If you see stores are busy and open and business as usual, do not be shaken. Remember this. There are 340 million people in America, and not all of them will stand with us, but millions will. Not just here, but across the world. People in different cities, different states, and even different countries are standing in solidarity with us because they know. They know what we know. The system is rigged, and we are the only ones who can fix it. And make no mistake, we are already making an impact. The media is watching, the corporations are watching, and you know the government is watching. They see us. They are feeling the pressure, and we haven't even gotten started yet. Because the truth is simple. We, the people, are the economy. Without us, nothing moves. Without us, there is no profit. And this is just the beginning. Tomorrow is the first shot. And when they refuse to listen, we will escalate. We hit them where it hurts, and that is their wallets. We take this all the way, and we do not stop. Hold the line. Stand your ground. This is the moment that will be remembered in history, and you will be able to say you were there. You stood and you fought for what was right. We've got this, my friends. I will see you on the front lines. Visit thepeoplesunionusa.com and sign up and stand in solidarity with millions who already are. Thank you. Please share.
So I'm going to go ahead and
To
share
those
that.
who stand in solidarity.
Let's see. I had talked to some people and they really hadn't heard of it. My mom hadn't heard about it and she be on the
Tomorrow
thing.
we make history. Tomorrow.
Okay, so that was what he said. The economy doesn't belong to the rich. So on February 28th, we're going to remind them who really holds the power. They have controlled us through our labor and spending. Now we control them. Since corporations... Where'd it go? Since corporations and banks only care about their bottom line, the People's Union USA Group website is directing people to avoid shopping online or in stores at any major retailers and to only buy food or medicine or other emergency supplies at local small businesses on this Friday today, you guys. Put this here. Can a boycott of a business actually affect change? Economists who study consumer behavior share possibilities and limits. Now, let's see what they say. They're probably going to try to convince us that we don't really have as much power as we do because they're scared shitless. Okay, they as in the system, thrives on us participating. We are in a social contract. Our social contract says we pay taxes, we vote, we abide by the law. They're supposed to take care of us and spend our tax money properly and take care of our communities the way that we say they are. That hasn't been happening. We are doing our parts of the social contract. I see Be More Shorty's doing her part. She's at work in the AM. She's up. She abided by the law to get there. And she's at work. She's doing her part. And Zelene Turner's doing her part. I'm doing my part. We're all doing our part. But what are they doing for us? And then they act like we have our hands out for some shit. No, that was my tax dollars. These social programs are designed for a reason with the people in mind, but not with the oligarchs and the richest of the rich in mind. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay? So a single day boycott is more symbolic than financially disruptive. That's what the experts are saying. But we'll see. Remember when the Montgomery boycotts happened during the civil rights movement? They really impacted a lot. Negroes walking and not taking the bus for a summer impacted them. They won, and they just held out the summer until they caved. It does help. One day makes a difference. It all starts with a drop. A rainstorm starts with one drop of rain, you guys. A snowstorm starts with one drop of snow, right? So we can really do that. However, the real power is in the message. It signals collective dissatisfaction and can create media attention, which is often more impactful than short-term revenue loss. In this way, posting about it does make a difference. Reed said, spreading a no shopping message on social media is key to this kind of boycott success. If people are talking about it, brands will start listening, and once the conversations become national. At the same time, a one day may not be enough. Many customers will support a boycott and shop on Thursday and Saturday. So they didn't really make a difference because they made up for their shopping. Klaus said a broad message could be economic downside because of confusion, noting that seeing people that are participating because of a wide range of reasons, like corporate greed, DEI policies being eliminated, and because Trump administration firings. Now, when I initially heard it, I heard it was because specifically Target, don't shop at Target, don't shop at Walmart, don't shop at places that don't support DEI, and immediately took all their black products off the shelf and those types of things. That's how I heard about it first. But that was just a general don't buy their blackout. It wasn't specified to the 28th, which is today. I only saw that from the guy that we just saw, as far as it being an economic blackout. that wasn't directly related to DEI tactics. So, what would it take for Friday's boycott to really make a difference? The article goes on to say. To be most effective, a boycott needs to hit a company where it hurts: revenue, reputation, and investor confidence. Successful boycott pressures, successful boycotts pressure businesses through negative publicity or stock price reactions. History has shown that that is possible. Okay, Nestle baby formula boycott was huge in the 1970s, and the Montgomery bus boycott, which I just talked about. So the February 28th action is set to last 24 hours. Like I told my mom, I told everybody in my family is down. I was like, don't buy nothing tomorrow. Get your gas yesterday or go without it, but don't participate on Friday. And my mom is, they don't listen, will escalate. Today is the first day. I did see a follow-up schedule already. Oh, here we go. I saw a follow-up schedule. So, following the planned boycott today, we're doing a longer targeted boycott, March 7th through the 14th for Amazon specifically. Don't buy anything from Amazon specifically, March 7th through the 14th. And April 7th through the 14th, don't buy anything from Walmart specifically. Okay? Now, the February spending, economic blackout, part of similar movements because Target is scaling back diversity, equity, and inclusion. Black clergy members in Atlanta organize a 40-day Target fast that coincides with the religious observance of Lent. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, do your Lent and don't shop at Target. Well, we used to shop a lot as a family at Target, and because it was close and where we lived in the city, yeah, we liked Target a lot. And there was a lot of us working there and everything. So we liked it a lot. But then there was not a Target where we moved near. So husband would always go to Walmart, but I really try not to participate there. Because yeah, those grandmas at the door make $1 and the CEOs make so much money. So I feel like that's upside down. But Target, I have been doing a Target fast, except for to go to buy the specifically Black products that they had been carrying, which are now, some are being discontinued. So yeah, I was already fasting on that one. But what separates moments of movements from mass participation is clear demands. So we just need to have our clear demands. Sporadic, short-lived efforts fade away. So they work best if they're real sacrifices and we are inconvenienced. Okay? Ask all the Black people that have done all the civil rights movement stuff. It's always a lot of inconvenience. You know how hot it got in Montgomery when all the Black people decided to walk to work instead of take the bus? It was very hot. That was a hot, sultry summer, you guys. Okay? So that is the blackout. Okay? Now, one other thing, real quick. Because we're not going to stay on here long. Oh, rotated back, it says. Okay. Is today close all this stuff. I have so many things on. Did you see that Nia Long might be dating Kevin Costner? We need to investigate that. That could be a real cute couple. Nia Long is gorgeous to me. And Kevin Costner, ooh, he was one of my favorite. He's a handsome, sexy man. That would be a great power couple if that was true. I don't know where they got it from, but it could be true. Okay, so now the other thing, we have 7 planets lining up in the sky tonight, you guys. Let's see. Let's see. 7 planets. Let's see. I think it's already disappeared. But yeah, today is the 7 planets day. And it's the last day of Black History Month. So let me just tell you guys real quick. Close the month out with some awesome information about melanin. Did you guys know that melanin is magic? I always call it. I have a whole line on my items, my products at the bottom of the page. You go in there. I have a lot of melanin magic stuff in there because I've always believed that melanin is magic. And look, now we have science to help us out. Melanin magic. How dark skin naturally fights off germs. Have you ever noticed how your knees, elbows, armpits, buttocks, and genitals are some of the darkest parts of your body? It's interesting, isn't it? Especially since these parts don't get much sunlight. So why do they have more melanin? Well, besides helping our skin absorb sunlight, melanin is another important purpose. It protects us from germs. We often, where'd it go? We often think of melanin as our shield against the sun's UV rays, but it does much more. These often overlooked areas, like elbows, knees, and armpits, constantly rubbing against things, getting sweaty, making them perfect spots for bacteria to fester. This is where melanin comes in, providing more protection. To understand this better, think of melanin as a spider web woven into your skin. Just as a web catches and neutralizes bugs, melanin traps and neutralizes harmful bacteria and keeps us safe from disease. Did you guys know this? The natural defense the natural defense means that people with darker skin generally experience fewer skin issues than those with lighter skin. During the Vietnam War, for example, black soldiers were 3 times less likely to contract jungle sores, a severe bacterial skin disease, compared with their white peers, thanks to melanin's protective properties. So what do those dark patches really mean? It's your body's way of keeping you safe from less visible dangers. Okay, so then we can go in here. Now, I always said my melanin gave us superpowers. I've been saying that.
Of human development. Well, internally, as man evolved, he was exposed to many bacteria, many viruses, many diseases. And therefore, you would need something that could counteract those things and help this particular species to survive, to perpetuate itself. And you see many chemical and physical properties of melanin that really points toward that particular thing. It's a system, it's a drug, it's a medicine in itself that helps to heal wounds and things of that sort. So in the early development of man, as far as a protection device from external environment as well as internal environment, what role did melanin play in the early stages of human development?
So this is a ways that melanin helps prevent infections. Harmful bacteria or pathogens come in contact with the skin. Melanin is like, get off here. Melanin surrounds the germs, forming a barrier that stops them from spreading. And then next, it works to weaken the germs by breaking down their outer layer. This action causes their toxic contents to leak out. Then, once the toxins are released, melanin helps destroy them by using special proteins that can break down these harmful substances. And finally, with the germs trapped and being broken down, they cannot move and survive. Ultimately, they are starved and unable to cause harm. Isn't that amazing? Aren't we a freaking amazing? And they want us hating black. Black is beautiful. Black is powerful. Black is a protection. And they just going to have to stay mad because God made melanin for a reason. Okay. So I wanted to end Black History Month on the note that we are super protected. Okay, let's see. Let's go home.
I got back from the trip.
I got back from the trip and I wrote a song for Quad because I still love her, and I made Sweet Tea record it. And yeah, and I want you guys to listen to it. Set me free.
Set me free.
And then he made Sweet Tea sit there and record it. And we hear her voice after say, "Oh, that was great, baby." Okay, let's see. Is this the Starseed? Is this the lady that has it? Here we go. So this is where we'll end it today. Happy Friday, the Blackout Day. God is our source anyway, you guys. So there's a special thing happening today, the 28th at twilight, right when the sun is setting. If you cast your eyes to the west from wherever you are, you may be able to see the 7-planet parade, which is super rare. And there's a new moon in the sky tonight. So it's a portal action if you're into it. The rare 7-planet alignment on February 28th is supercharged by the new moon. It's sending electrifying waves through the cosmos, shaking up consciousnesses, rewriting reality. The Schumann resonance is glitching. The Schumann resonance is the kind of, I call it the aura of the earth. It's the energy field of the earth. And it spikes when planetary things are happening and spiritual things are happening. So the Schumann resonance is glitching, reflecting quantum shifts, time distortions, and powerful awakenings. Expect vivid dreams, surging intuition, emotional releases, and energy spikes as this celestial reset clears old timelines and unlocks new possibilities. Manifestation is at an all-time high. Anchor in, set bold intentions, and ride this cosmic surge into your highest destiny. Yeah, Mademoiselle, thanks for coming through. I did see Pastor Jamal's empowered speech on Don't Shop. Let's see if we can get to him. I'll play it for you. I thought it was really powerful too. He can sure preach when he's not being community peen. See, and he's saying during the blackout, support Black businesses. I'm going to end, yeah, definitely. Support Black businesses during the blackout. What a beautiful way to end Black History Month. And I actually have, look, my friend curates this. My friend curates the Black pages for our area, for Northern California. And, hi. And she curates this. So I have my book of Buying Black. Anybody who wants to know something, I can let you know. But let's see. Because she came up with a nationwide one too. But she's turning it into an app. Now, I don't see his talk. Oh, is it this one? Yeah.
Subject, we ain't ever scared. Look at the person beside, tell they done picked the wrong one this time. Look him in the eye, tell him we ain't ever scared.
He didn't, the lady he just married doesn't have any of his babies.
Only new birth, y'all. Look at the person beside you, tell them never scared, never scared. Ooh-wee. Never scared, never scared. Never scared, never scared. Never scared, never scared. Hey, never scared, never scared. We ain't never scared, never scared. We ain't never scared, never scared. Last time. Never scared, never scared.
Commentaries today using as a subject, we ain't ever scared.
So I guess that is, oh, here is this one.
Roll back on their DEI. It would be business as usual if after George Floyd was murdered in the street like a dog, Target didn't say, we're going to invest $2 billion into the black business community by the end of January 2025. Then the beginning of January 2025, you Michael Jackson moonwalking on a rug and saying that ain't going to happen. Say this, targetfast.org started the 5th of March, little young brother, Jamal Bryant, come here somewhere, calling a 40-day fast along with Lent of Target. Here's the deal. Between 12 and $29 million a day they make off of folk that look like some of the folks sitting next to you. It ain't about ego. It's about equality. We're partnering with the Black Chamber of Commerce. So when you sign up for that targetfast.org, they will also give us a list of 300,000 plus black vendors where you can redirect the global community of your funds to bless folk who look like you.
Man, we done overcame. We don't need none of that.
Yeah, keep it up. Listen here, join with me. You can do something, but we're in it together, whether we believe it or not. Starting with Target. Why?
Okay, so that it's happening, you guys. It's happening. It's all happening. And we can either be part of the solution or part of the problem. I say let's be part of the solution because they think they're the solution and all they're trying to do is spend my grandmother's freaking Social Security. I saw and I missed your freaking call. I'm going to call you as soon as I get off of here. Yeah, we're not buying nothing. I just told everybody about the economic blackout. We watched the video of the guy who said start it, even though black people have been saying start this for a long time. Hey, whoever the message comes from, whatever the messenger is, as long as they get the message, don't buy nothing. It's a blackout today unless it's small businesses or buying black. So he was just saying that if you go to the website targetfast.org, they'll give you a list of small mom and pop black businesses to purchase from. Targetfast.org. So if you do buy something today, definitely not from a major supplier, definitely buy off grid at a small business, use cash, and if you go to Target, what was that? Targetfast.org and register, then you'll be able to see an alternative list of places you can buy from. But yeah, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off here. I called you back. So I was like, no way. Okay, you guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about was definitely blackout, definitely your melanin is power, and definitely keep an eye out for further blackouts. Buy black if possible. Buy mom and pop for sure because Amazon ate up all the mom and pops. And I participated in that. At first I was like, oh, I'm never going to buy anything offline. I want to touch it. I want the shopper's experience because I was old school. I grew up during the malls. You know, freaking malls just came out when I was growing up. That was like our second house for kids. That was the babysitter was freaking malls, the food court at the mall, man. And you could just go and be in there for hours. You didn't even need Wi-Fi because we wasn't concerned with Wi-Fi because we had a pager. We had a pager and a mall. Okay? Anyway, you guys go out, be awesome. There's enough to go around, so go get some. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. You're a black man. If anyone wants to send me money, I'll accept it because I own a black business. Yeah, oh my God, that's true. He's a black man. Amazon is moving to automation, so they will fire their labor and replace it with robots. 18 to 20 hourly for human, $3 for robots. Yeah, another reason to not support them. We created a fucking monster. Our need for convenience has created a fucking monster. Now, they did get us through the demic, but they should not reward us for participating with them during the demic to the point of closing all the mom and pops. And now they're going to pay back the people by firing them and hiring Tesla robots. I was like, no wonder Jeff was sitting next to Elon at the inauguration, because he's asking him for robots to put in the warehouses so he doesn't have to deal with the unions. So yeah, targetfast.org, get an alternative list. Whose idea was the blackout today? Oh, we went to, it was a guy named, let's go here. Let's see. His name was Jai. It was in the HuffPost article. We just went over that. Elon says he wants to replace the FFA, the FAA, with his company SpaceX. Well, will that help the planes stop from falling? If you want some real change as American Black people, let's pull our money out of the bank system, and a guarantee will change the system. Yep. They'll be willing to take us back. We are the consumers. Yeah, you could also pull your money out of the banks and put it into a different financial product like a fixed indexed annuity. And there your entire deposit is protected, not just up to $250,000. So let's say you just got $1 million, you got $1 million inheritance, and you decide to put it at Wells Fargo, where it can collect maybe 4.5% at one of their top savings accounts. And so you go ahead and you leave your money in there. Well, the way things are working out today with banks crashing, if that bank crashed, you're only 250,000. So a quarter of your $1 million is protected and insured. The rest of it, if they decided that bank went under, the other 3/4 of your $1 million, they don't even have to give you back. They don't have to think about giving you back. Plus, you get taxed on those gains every year. You get a one of those 1090G forms or whatever for your gains on the interest. So if you put your same $1 million in a fixed indexed annuity, not only would it be guaranteed growth that you could access without penalty, but it would grow and garner you lifetime income. So yeah, so take your money out the bank, that's for sure, but put it where the banks put their money, which is in indexed accounts, okay? I'm doing a huge talk on that tomorrow. It'll put more money in Elon's pockets, unfortunately. Why do you think who do you think is responsible for the planes falling? It's not a coincidence. I don't think so either, mademoiselle. It's weird though. Like, how could everything just start falling from you firing somebody? So I don't know if like the drone cars in New Jersey at the end of last year did something to the airspace where now the planes are dropping out of the same space where those drones were hovering. I don't know. I was thinking, on level 8, you guys know that's my conspiracy theory level. There have been some rumblings, but nothing solid that I can grab onto down there as to why the planes are falling. All I know is that means you're not safe 2 places, right? You're not safe in the air, and you're not safe on the ground, because those shits are falling on houses in Philadelphia or wherever. Yes, let's see. Madam, people don't want to hear conspiracy theories unless it's the benefit of the president. People should be asking the same question you just asked. Yeah, well, we love conspiracy theories here on LRGA Curves. We do love a good conspiracy theory. But, yeah, you guys. Anyway, thanks for coming through. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for being part of my curvy family. Remember, don't buy shit. Don't buy shit unless it's from a mom and pop, or unless you're supporting Black businesses for the last day of Black History Month. Okay? You got it. You got it. See you guys in the next video. Oh, and drinks at bars, that's still something that you're buying. So if you're going to go buy a drink at a bar, make sure it's a nice, not franchised bar location. Okay? Anyway, you guys, I love you. See you in the next video. Peace.